just share my thoughts, my feelings of what's happening right now. Um, Welcome to 2025. I hope that everyone had an amazing New Year celebration with family, friends, loved ones, and I hope that everyone was safe. Um, with that being said, uh, many of you may not know because you're new here. I am from LA originally. I've been in Texas for, oh my gosh, 14 years now, and on and off, but a pretty solid 14 years. Um, Let me just say this. My thoughts and prayers are with everyone, because, again, I am from LA, so I'm familiar with all those areas. I have friends and family who live there. I've been checking in with everyone since this started. None of my immediate family was affected outside of, air quality and ash. Everyone was packed though and ready to evacuate because it was that close. Um, my parents were there. So the devastation that I see on the news is just, it's heart wrenching. And to look at it and see that landscapes that I grew up in and been in, created memories in, is nothing compared to what the people there have lost. Um, it's gut wrenching for me, and I can only imagine that they feel numbness right now. So eventually I will get home to help because I want to be boots on the ground. Of course, I'm here, I have to work. Um, and I need to put my myself in a position where I am able to go there and physically help, um, in any way, fashion, or form. People, though, are resilient. LA has such a sense of community. People pull together in disasters. It's unfathomable in my mind that someone may have potentially started a second or third fire. It didn't help with the Santa Ana winds blowing at up to 100 miles per hour as reported, just blowing embers and kind of fueling the fire. Now, we've had our own set of natural disasters here in Texas, um, but that's my home. And I just get this dropping feeling in my gut, to be honest. While I'm not there and I'm not experiencing that, just calling and trying to check on people and reach people, and then you can't reach them, and then it's a few days before they get back to you just because they didn't have any power. Um, was a little nerve-wracking in itself, but I'm glad that everyone that I know is okay. I'm praying for those who lost loved ones, and again, just their home in general, like they lost everything. So that in itself, it hits a little different. So I was struggling a little bit today, even though mostly everybody has checked in with me at this point when it comes to my family. But just looking at the aerial footage on TV and seeing that, again, these places that I've been, grew up in, created memories in, is no longer. So that's a little rough of not uh, being there to at least even help. but it is my intention to do so. Um, Again, I'm just keeping everyone in my thoughts and my prayers because people are resilient. And they will get through this. They will get through this. They will rebuild. Um, and I don't feel there's that sense of loss, but I don't feel hopelessness because, again, people are resilient. People are there helping people. It is going to be a process. It is going to take years for them to get back and have some sense of normalcy. So I'm going to do what I can on my part. Um, I just wanted to share that with y'all. And this isn't a video to say, woe is me or clickbait or anything like that. It's simply, I just needed to share my thoughts and my feelings right now. Like that's that's my reality right now today, and so I'm sharing that on this channel. For those of you who are new here, my channel is about lifestyle, health, fitness, wellness, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. And so that's where I am today. To be honest, I just want to keep it a buck on here. I just want to be totally honest on my channel. And so, excuse my appearance. It's late in the day. This is going to be my first vlog of 2025. The ending, the last one I think that I may have posted was just letting you guys know that I had some things to share with you. I kind of had to drill down and focus on the things that I had needed to take care of immediately. And so things are kind of leveling off. But I have so much, again, to share with you. So you're going to join me this week for the remainder of the week and see what's going on in my world and where we are. And that surprise that I had to share, you guys will see it tomorrow. So thank you so much for taking this time to tune in. I do appreciate you even stopping by my channel. And we'll see you in the morning. Try to scoot that back a little bit so my big head is not so all up in my face. We have made it to Ford, and so we're just kind of hanging out waiting right now. What they said, it may be a few hours and it may be briefly, but they do have the car in their possession. So the hopes is that we don't have to rent a car today because nobody wants to pay for that. My insurance is not going to cover that, and so that means I'll just be paying out of pocket. I'm not interested. So we're just going to hang out here and wait. Hopefully, it'll be done shortly. So I've already had a little bit of breakfast here at their breakfast area. I'm gonna pan over real quick. Had a little bagel with some cream cheese at a cafe that they have set up here. What was it? A raisin cinnamon bagel with a little bit of cream cheese. That's what I had. But I do have my surprise package in tow, y'all. We'll see if she wants to get on camera. Are you ready to get on camera and say hello to the people? You leaning back and his face towards me. She said no, she don't want to be on camera. No, nevertheless, the surprise package is my mother. She has arrived back out of her international travels. She finally arrived on the 1st of January. Oh my God, when I say the shenanigans, it was a whole bunch of shenanigans. Like, the trip was not what I had planned. It airlines was changed and all that once she had got to another country. So her travel time was extended and delayed to a whole nother full day. But nevertheless, she arrived here safely in one piece. Her bags came later after she got here, but that was a whole nother thing that we won't get into. But I also, as I mentioned, either last night or this morning or whatever, I can't remember, got some things for the house. I have another delivery coming, and I'll probably unbox that with y'all. I know that it's noted out for delivery, so I'll unbox that with y'all, and we'll go through the whole setup and everything, because we are I'm doing stuff piece by piece as far as it comes to putting my home together. And I have an incoming call. We're gonna ignore that because you're messing up my video, whoever that is. It's spam. Yeah, that part. So yeah, we just hanging out right now. We was trying to look at I have another incoming call. I'm gonna come back, y'all. Hey guys, so I'm back. Sorry that interruption. I had to take that phone call coming in. But we are well, I should say good morning. Good morning and welcome. I hope everybody is having an amazing day so far. We are sitting in Ford because they had a piece that was recalled on the car, and because they're not paying for a rental and or reimbursement, we're sitting here. They have the car. It's been 2 hours at this point, and hopefully that they will have it done shortly, at least in the next hour or so, to figure out, because first they have to do a diagnostic and we'll see if the actual piece is damaged to replace it, excuse me. But in the interim, I've been trying to just take care of some other stuff while we're sitting here and waiting. It was chilly today in Houston. When we left the house, it was 38, 39 degrees, and I haven't checked to see where it's at right now, but it's super chilly, and it's a little bite to the wind. I'm trying to think what else I had to do today. Everything else that I really had to do was taken care of. I've been sitting here waiting, so I've been productive while we're waiting. And then I know that I was going to get back and I was going to share my nail plan list with you guys, because there are some things that I need to pick up from the store that are on my list, but I think I saved it on my laptop. And something's going on with my printer, so I need to get that. I think I just need to get another ink cartridge because it's just being weird. It's not wanting to print for whatever reason. It's saying something wrong with the influence, but it's super full. So anyway, again, we're just sitting here waiting. Our tech is here now.
All right, so
hello.
Basically, the reason that it's having an issue running right now is something's wrong with the transmission.
Okay.
What my tech is saying is that it has like a torque converter shutter. Okay. So you know how whenever you get in it, you kind of you have to like press on the gas for it to like really go, to start moving. Usually, in most cars, all you have to do is put it in drive and it'll just start rolling. On yours, you got to really kind of push on the gas. So that's got something to do with the torque converter. Okay. Unfortunately, we have to get a transmission technician to actually look at that, not a drivability thing. Okay. And so we have to drop the vehicle off to get an actual diagnosis for that transmission. But so with that being said, we're technically done with it for right now, unless you want to leave the vehicle for about a day or so before I can get somebody available to look at it.
That would have to be a weekend thing because my daughter used that car for work. And
unfortunately, we don't work on weekends or anything, so we have to drop off on like the advisors work, but the technicians don't.
Right.
So
you're lucky they have Monday. They work Monday through Friday, banker hours. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. and we're here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 6 days a week. So
The Ford dealership kind of was a bust, but they just kind of confirmed what I already knew, like the transmission needs to be replaced and or fixed somehow, which I know that needs replaced. So that's a no-brainer. But the car is very drivable. The other piece, they hadn't confirmed or denied if that piece needs to be replaced, but there is a recall on it. It's not causing the issues that the car has now, however. Then from there, we went and I'm trying to think of where else, because we did a lot of running around today. So we hit, again, the dealership. We stopped and grabbed a little snack, a little nosh from Chick-fil-A. I got the grilled chicken sandwich and a small waffle fry and a frosted lemonade. I have not added up how many calories that is, but because it was grilled and I don't eat out like that often, I needed some food because I was getting hangry after that little bagel I had at that point was 3 hours later. But I got a notification of my office table arriving, which it really wasn't even supposed to be here until the 22nd, so I'm surprised they got it here so soon because I just placed the order on Amazon, I want to say 2 days ago, because my paper towel holder got here yesterday, so yeah, it was 2 days ago. So super surprised, very ecstatic that they brought the thing to my door, and I did not have to try to get it from my office and shovel it upstairs because, again, I am on the highest floor possible in this community. So super happy that they delivered my door, delivered it to my doors. Slow it down, sister, slow it on down. So happy about that. We're gonna do a little unboxing. We're gonna put this bad boy together. It's lighter than I thought it was gonna be, which is a good thing. So we're gonna see how this looks once I put it together, and then I'm going to move my location of my workspace over to this space that I'm creating as my creator space and my workspace, just because that is by the front door, which is not good for me with family traffic, doorbell ringing, stuff, just too much is happening at the front door and I can't be there working. Also went by Living Spaces actually today and took a double look at a sofa that I am considering. So since this is my second time around really looking at it, sitting on it, seeing if the fabric is washable. They have a good warranty plan where they'll come out and repair any damage for the life of whatever extent that I buy of the warranty. So, and it's on clearance right now for $5.97. So I'm like, snatch that, grab that. Their delivery fee is like $139 though. So, but it is what it is because I am not picking up anything. So a new sofa will probably be arriving here. I haven't placed the order yet because I was looking at some swivel chairs in there. None of them my fave. None of them what I had in mind as far as the swivel chair color, texture, just the overall look that I have in my mind. So I actually saw the one that I like that I have in my mind. They just don't have it in a deep green color. They had it in like a brown color that's almost the same color as my floor. Even though I am getting a large area rug in this area and that will kind of offset it, I just didn't want to bring another darker piece in here because this unit doesn't get a lot of natural light anyway. So I'm just like, we're gonna lighten it all up, which is why I'm not keeping this my L-shaped sofa that I have now. Now, is the structure of this L-shaped sofa in good condition? It's in great condition. It's just the fabric that's messed up from my daughter's previous cats. Can I reupholster that myself? Yes, I can. But for me, it will be a whole redesigned, like not having two separate cushions and the L. I would make, because that L is, you can like flip it to left or right. And because of that, I would just simply take that bottom portion and make it an individual footrest. Of course, it's movable. And then I would make another singular sofa cushion, different fabric to match the sofa that I'm currently buying, in which you can buy the fabric from them. Found that out today, so I was like, ooh, we'll start turning. Do I have time to do that? I don't know if that would be I have reupholstered a sofa before. This was many, many years ago, but I did it. And I want to say it took probably a week, simply because the person that I was doing it with, she had an infant and a toddler at that time. And so we were breaking in between to get it done. And it was a project for her house. So I would come over and try to wrangle the kids while she was either taking, the existing fabric off, and then me adding new batting and cushioning and, just the whole shebang. So can I do that in a weekend's time? Probably. I want to say yes, but all that to say that I have not placed the order yet on the new sofa. I am going to get it because I'm like, for $5.97, you can't really beat that price. It's great quality. The structure is great. The seat is not extra firm, but super comfortable. I can add additional throw pillows of any color that I want in this cream colored sofa, which is significantly going to lighten up this space because it's super dark in here. You cannot tell from the camera, but my walls are almost a like light coffee cream, that color. If you think of coffee creamer, and I'll have to probably get a paint swatch just to see what the exact name is. It's not wheat because it doesn't have a gold base in it at all. But, it's cool, it's livable. I'm deciding, I'm sweating like a toasted cheese, y'all. It's the hot flash is about to take me out. Jesus, they about to take me out. Anyway, let's get to unboxing. Enough of me rambling. Let's get to. Hey, you guys, this is going to be the end of the vlog, but I wanted to close it off like this because since last night I have been getting downloads, and I didn't take the time to do it earlier today because I got sidetracked with doing other stuff, trying to film other content, and I will say that my volume has been disappearing, like my sound has been disappearing on some of my content, and I take everything as a sign, literally. And because I've been receiving these downloads since last night, like the message that I'm receiving that I have to share, because my heart, it's not heart palpitations, but it's heavy on my heart. And you have to be obedient. When you are receiving messages and there's work that God wants you to do, you have to be obedient. And it's not to reap the rewards, although you will be rewarded for being obedient. But be obedient because you're God's child. Be obedient because God created you. Be obedient because God created this universe that we live in. And I'm speaking from experience, from someone who has lost everything, home, car, shoes, clothes, anything material. I lost it. And it wasn't because I wasn't a good money manager. I fell into a situation where I lost my job. I was doing well. I was flying high. I had received everything that I had asked for within a short period of time. Everything I prayed for, everything I asked for, I received it in a short period of time. Did I thank God for it because I knew his hand was in that? Yes, absolutely. But did I keep him at the top of my household, in my mind, in my body, in my spirit? Did I keep him at the top? No. So God will giveth, but God will also taketh away. And if you're not being obedient to the work that he wants you to do, you're only going to get so far by your hand. And that's a fact. You're only going to get so far by your hand. So take that time. And I don't know who this is for. I don't know who it's for, but I'm like, God's been tapping on me all day. If you have not, or if you are currently working on building a stronger relationship with God, continue to do that. This hustle mentality of hustle day and night to get it done, when your body is at rest, your spirit is communicating with God. So be sure that you take that time to rest and listen to the messages that you're receiving. If something keeps nagging and or pulling at you, that is because there is something that you are called to be doing. If it takes you all day to figure out what that is, find a moment of silence. Take a minute to be silent. Take a minute to be still. Again, I don't know who this message is for. It's been nagging at me all day. So I'm like, let me close this vlog out with this message that I've been receiving to give. And it's all about restoration, faith. Let me say this in order because this is the order that I received it in. Faith, restoration, obedience. Faith, restoration, and obedience is the order that I received it in. However, logically, I'm like, okay, you have faith. You have to be obedient to be restored. And I, again, hope this helps somebody. I hope this is helpful to whoever watches my channel. And I'm so appreciative. You don't even know that I have this opportunity to just share